Ooh. High five. Good boy. Good paw. Good boy. Down. Down. Guys, it's your girl crys.marie. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, yes, your girl is learning how to edit. What? Yes. So, without further ado, as you can see the title of this video, this is going to be a Milso Tag Q&A, pretty much questions and answers of what I've been going through so far as a military fiance, spouse, girlfriend. If you don't know what Milso is, I just said it. Military fiance, spouse, girlfriend. So yeah, let's get into this video. I wanted to say let's get to the tea, but that wouldn't make sense, right? You guys, if you've never had this tea, it's really good. Let's see if I can. Let's see. This tea right here. It's really good. I highly recommend it. Okay, enough said. Let's get into the video for real. It's not as bright. I have my cup actually holding the phone. The light is creating a shadow, so I mean, I apologize. Nothing I could do. It's early in the morning. It's like 6:30 in the morning. Why am I up? It's because this little shithead over here. Yeah. So I wrote some questions out so that way I knew what to answer. So it's all right here. So the first question was, how was it the day my airman left? Oh my God. The day that Martinez left was very emotional. Very emotional to say the least. Oh my God, my dog is chewing my sock. So going back to what I was saying, the day that Martinez, my airman, left was really an emotional ride. Like, I went to the base, I saw him get sworn in, they took their oath, we took pictures. It literally probably took 5 minutes, not even, like, it was so fast. And then I had to say goodbye. And I was good the whole time up until I had to say goodbye, because I'm like, holy shit, this is the last time I'm gonna see him for 2 months. And it's like, okay, it's all sinking in. So I teared up a little bit with him, but when I got in my car and drove home, oh my God, mascara was everywhere. I was drowning in my tears. Okay, I wasn't drowning in my tears, but like, I was literally crying the whole ride home. It was so horrible. But so yeah, that was that question. That's the answer to that question. So number 2, how was it and when did I receive my letters? So I received my first letter. When did I receive my first letter? So I received my first letter the first week that he left, and it wasn't necessarily a letter. It was pretty much confirmation that, you know, he's over there, and he got, you know, it's like a thank you letter to the parents and spouses for, on behalf of, you know, the Air Force, for thanking, for giving us your child or giving us your spouse. And it's pretty much that. And also going into details of, yet again, a paper that they usually get before they go, about graduation weekend and whatever. So then that was the first letter. And when I tell you guys, I tore that envelope open thinking it was a letter from him, but it wasn't. It's okay. The first letter I received from him wasn't until hi Cooper, hello. Go. Okay, so the first letter I didn't receive from him wasn't until like 3 weeks in, I believe. I am gonna do a video on the letters. They're over there. I'm probably gonna do one with him when we're together again. We read the best two we each had. I mean, I wrote him a letter every single day, so I highly advise anyone who's watching this, if your spouse, brother, sister, parent is in BMT, write them a letter every day, because he actually appreciated it. And I mean, who doesn't want a letter every day? You're going through getting yelled at, and who wouldn't want something, you know? But yeah, I won't get into detail about the letters because I'm going to make another video for that. But you want to get creative, that's all I'm going to put out there. So, yeah, there's that one. Number 3, phone calls. So, he called me, I want to say, 5 or 6 times since he was in BMT. One was around Father's Day. They gave him all a phone call. He called me. Another one was because he did really good. So another thing is he became what they call a dorm monitor and a PT monitor. So he was really up there, and he got awards for it. And right now he's in tech school, and he got a leadership rope, a green rope. So it's pretty amazing, you know. He was a little upset that he was a couple, like, literally 3 to 4 points away from making honor grad, but you were a fucking monitor. You were like, you were something up there. Like, when I went to graduation, a lot of parents were saying thank you and stuff to him, and I looked at him and I said, that should be, you know, that should be what matters the most. But whatever, it's Martinez we're talking about. So number 4, how did I deal with him not here? So I work, my dog. So I work a full-time job at the bank. I am a banker. So working was my go-to, but it wasn't even so much the working part. It was pretty much the part of coming back home and knowing that he wasn't there. That was the hardest part. So yeah, that was the hardest part, is him not being there. And you know, by the time I wrote him a letter, the situation already happened and he's responding, but I already figured it out. So I mean, I did that. I also hung out with my best friend. I mean, she was my main supporter, her and my mom. Like, literally, it's an emotional roller coaster. I didn't believe it, so I'm going through it. But like, 1 minute you're fine, 1 minute you're crying, 1 minute you're mad, 1 minute you're sad. Like, there's no knowing. Like, I felt so bipolar during this beginning of this journey, and I hated it because I don't know what this feels like. And nothing against people who are bipolar. It's just like, it's just been so insane how you have no control of your emotions. You think you do until you go through this, and you don't. But I have to say, when I got that first phone call from him, I cried my eyes out, because he called me while he got there and his eyes swelled up, and I was sleeping. I didn't get the phone call, and the last text I got was, I love you, I'm safe, you'll hear from me soon. And the first phone call was pretty quick. It was bittersweet. It was pretty much saying the address, what to write to, and then it was a quick I love you at the end, and that's all that mattered to me. As long as I knew he was okay, that's all that mattered to me. So number 5, did I go to graduation, and how did I prepare? So obviously, yes, I went to graduation. I went there, graduation was Thursday at 7 o'clock in the morning, so I went there Wednesday. I got there by 7 o'clock at night on Wednesday, 8 o'clock my time, because I'm from Massachusetts, and that's all the way in San Antonio. And then I left Sunday, got here by midnight my time. It took me 4 planes altogether, so I had to take a plane to Atlanta, and then I had an hour layover, and then I took a plane to San Antonio. Then on the way back, I took a plane back to Atlanta. I had a 3-hour layover, and then I took a plane to Hartford. So how did I prepare? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I had my suitcase packed like a month prior. I had everything put in there, but I had my suitcase open so I wouldn't forget anything. I tried to bring minimal clothes, and I brought a few like add-ons here and there because it is super hot. I brought a blow dryer. I didn't even need it. Like literally the humid out there, like it's humid here now. That's why my hair is like up, because I was not trying to do my hair for this video. It's so sticky right now. But out there it's like it's humid and it's gross. I went through Priceline. This is not sponsored. I went through Priceline. That was the cheapest I can afford it. I think I spent $9.12 for the whole trip. It was the hotel at Days Inn, which I'm not even gonna get into that. But whatever. The hotel at Days Inn, the tickets for the plane, and it was also the car rental. So where most of the money was expensive was the car rental. But I needed a car because I was literally 15 minutes away from the base. And let me tell you, driving in Texas is not easy. Yeah, I was so happy when I got back home. I'm gonna tell you that. So my recommendation for you is, if you are traveling and going to Texas for graduation, just make sure you have your ducks in order. Make sure you have everything prepared. Or sometimes you're not gonna need stuff that you think you need. It's super hot out there. Make sure you drink lots and lots of water. I literally bought a case of water and brought it to my room because it is so hot out there. You always want to make sure you have water on you. And I know I'm like rambling. I'm trying to make this video as short as possible. And also, if you're going to graduation, make sure you pick up at the information center the maps, because if you don't have that maps, do not expect your airman to know where anything is at. He is not going to the movies. He is not going bowling. He is not going shopping while he's there. He is literally going from point A to point B, and he doesn't know anything about the base. And he cannot drive either. So make sure you do your research where you want to go before you get there and what you want to do. That way you're not stuck sitting in a car saying, what are we doing? No offense, babe. I love you. How was it after I left Airman's Week? It was bittersweet because a lot of you that know me, I got engaged the day that I left, literally 2 hours before I had to leave to go to the airport. So most people, when they get engaged, they're all over their spouse, and they're all like, you know, me, it was like, you have 2 hours, you have to drop him off, then you have to go because you have an hour prior to get to, you know, before your plane takes off. You gotta go to TSA, all that stuff. And I felt like it all happened so fast, and I was so upset, but it was bittersweet. Like, I left in a good mood, like, oh my god, I'm someone's fiance, holy shit. But it just sucked because, like, out of habit, I text him and was like, I made it home safe, blah blah blah. But it was more so when he gets his phone, he can see it, which he doesn't get his phone during Airman's Week, and there's no contact at all. So it was rough, but like I said, I work full time, so it kind of got me through. And with everyone wanting to know what happened out there with graduation and the proposal, it kept me busy. And then I heard from him after he went to tech school. So tech school, is it any easier? I would say, yeah. So I'm up at like 5:30 in the morning every day. That's 4:30 in the morning his time. He's in Texas. He's in Shepherd. So he's in Shepherd Air Force Base for 2 months. So he will be graduating October 1st. There is a chance that he can graduate earlier. I just found this out, actually. I didn't know that that was a thing. Apparently it is. So tech school is a little easier. We text each other in the morning. He's always saying, like, what are you doing up so early? But he forgets that 4:30 his time is 5:30 my time. So Brandon is up at 4:30, 5:30, sometimes 5:30, most likely. Sometimes 4:30 when he wants to go running in the morning. But yeah, so he's up at that time, and then we say a few words to each other in the morning, and then during the day, there's no communication, unless like I see if something funny, a picture, I send it to him. Hi. I'll send him a picture or like something cute, and I'll just wait for him to respond to me. And if I get out of work at 7 or so, he's usually texting me by 6:37, and that's where I forget that it's 5:36 at his time, because he's an hour behind. So sometimes I forget, and when I tell him text me at this time, I forget he's thinking his time. So that's the hard part. Also, he's in class all the time, but like I said, I'm always working. Like today I have off, but I'm gonna go see some friends. But it's easier because you get that communication, and sometimes they're tired, but you have to understand, like, we have a good understanding. We don't talk on the phone all the time. We text a lot. We Snapchat, and we talk here and there on the phone because I know he's tired. And that's another thing, like, going into this, you need to be you need to be reasonable that your spouse is exhausted. He's doing so much, and you know, you just have to reason with it. And I've come to terms with that. So on the weekends when he has off, because he cannot go off base until next month, your second month there, we talk on the phone at least once during the weekend. And that's enough for me, honestly, because like I said, I know he's busy. So yeah, we text all the time though. So how do I feel knowing that I'm leaving possibly overseas? So this is the last question I had on here. It hasn't really hit me. Like, it's hit me but not hit me. Like, I know next month it'll hit me more when I start doing all the packing. Like, you know, the posters here I'm getting rid of. I already have someone taking them. A couple things I'm selling in the house, and then I'm going to actually start packing. I have to give my car back. I'm going to take the Genesis instead of the Saturn. And it's just, it's crazy. It's emotional because, like, it's not like where I'm able to just drive down the street to my mom and be like, Mom, like, you know, can we have coffee together or whatever it is. She's not even down the street, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrified. I'm excited for this new journey though, but it's terrifying because you just never know. You just never know. That's all. You never know. And I'm literally just getting up and going. But I love Martinez, and I'm doing this because I love him, and this is what we're gonna do. We don't know his orders just yet. As soon as I find out, I'll let you guys know. That's exciting. And I am going to see about getting a P.O. box out there for anyone who wants to send care packages. I don't know how much it's going to cost, so I'm not expecting anything. But yeah, so so that ends my video, guys. I hope you like it. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to my channel, or if you haven't already. But pretty much this is what I've been going through right now. We have the rest of this month and then next month to get through for tech school. Next month I will be going out there for a weekend, like 2 days, to sign some papers, get my military card. I'm actually already in the process of getting medical clearance. I've had my dentist appointments. I have my physical appointments coming up this week. So yeah, it's just been, it's happening all fast. It's a crazy journey, you know, and this is pretty much what to expect when you're joining in. If you know anyone, or you are part of someone who is joining the Air Force or any other branch, thank you for your service. And just, again, take it day by day. I didn't really have much groups to go to talk to, but I know there's stuff like Wing Mom. There's a Facebook group. I think it's Wing Moms. And a lot of these YouTube channels, I mean, really helped me during my journey of going through this. And you know, my friends helped me, but I hope this helped enough. If you guys have any questions, you know where to follow me. My Instagram, I have Snapchats. So yeah, I guess that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm gonna go take a shower because this is gross, guys. Bye. Did you want to say bye?